Juliana? Will you marry me?
Bachelor Grant Ellis is officially engaged. But first, welcome back to Shared News. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on any news updates on all your favorite reality shows. It was a long journey to reach a decision, but Grant Ellis handed out his final rose on The Bachelor. During the emotional season finale on March 24th, the 31-year-old Bachelor proposed to Juliana, and she joyfully accepted. Before Grant got down on one knee, Juliana expressed how deeply he had impacted her, saying he made her feel, quote, deserving of the type of love you've given me, end quote. Grant later described the moment as, quote, the happiest day of my life, end quote. During the final proposal, Grant said, quote, Juliana, since our first night playing the piano and getting to know you, we've always had a connection. Through this whole journey, you've been somebody who has inspired me and kept me laughing with your contagious smile, because we understand what we've been through and we understand what it means to persevere. I truly believe that you're somebody who is my best friend, and I'm so grateful for our journey. And when you're going through the toughest times in your life, I want you to know that you don't have to go through it alone, that I'll be there for you as your man, as your friend, as your partner. Will you marry me? End quote. An emotional Juliana responded, quote, yes, absolutely, baby, end quote. After the proposal, Grant reaffirmed their strong bond, telling Juliana, quote, our connection is so strong and we can help each other through the good, the bad, and everything in between, end quote. Juliana responded by saying everything and all the things. The newly engaged couple later appeared on The Bachelor stage, where they sat down with the host Jesse Palmer to reflect on their journey. Grant shared that the journey really put it all out there. He really had to try his best to find his person, and he did. It was worth it all to find your life partner, and it is something that is extremely hard. Juliana said the entire experience felt surreal, saying, quote, the whole journey has felt a bit like a fever dream. But we've lived so many months just really reconnecting and getting to know each other. And I'm just so excited to get dinner with this man and have a glass of wine, end quote. The couple also opened up about their admiration for each other, with Juliana praising Grant for leading with his heart, while Grant expressed his appreciation for her authenticity. Ahead of the proposal, Grant had narrowed down his choices to Juliana and Latia after the Fantasy Suites week. Zoe was ultimately sent home after their overnight date. During that stage, Grant told both Juliana and Latia that he loved them, which did make the final decision a little bit more complicated. Both women also had the chance to meet Grant's family, just as Grant had previously met theirs. Juliana's father fully supported the relationship, telling Grant that he loved him. Reflecting on her growing feelings during hometowns, Juliana confided in her sister Dominique, saying, quote, I really like him a lot. I think that I know for some reason it's like I know he's my guy, end quote. Despite her strong connection with Grant, Juliana admitted the Fantasy Suite stirred up a lot of insecurities about her not being the only woman left. She said, quote, I start to spiral because I also know that there's other girls here that he's also forming connections with. And the fact that it could not be me reminds me of my past relationship, end quote. Grant ended up reassuring her, saying that he is falling for her and this whole week is very hard, and he wants to let her know that he thinks about her a lot. The night they spent together only solidified her feelings, with Juliana calling it, quote, a 12 out of 10 experience. It was exactly what we needed, end quote. Previously, Grant appeared on the Vile Files podcast and shared his approach to the Fantasy Suites. He said while he didn't make a strict commitment to abstaining from sex, he wanted to be sure about his final choice before becoming physically intimate. Before the season aired, Grant told People that he deliberately took a cautious approach in Fantasy Suites to ensure his decision was based genuinely on emotional connections. He said, quote, my take on Fantasy Suites was to take things slow and not to rush, because I think a lot of times when you initiate the physical part, it could cause you to really make bad decisions, end quote. Now that his season has wrapped, Grant stands by the choices he made. They ended the way they were supposed to. He is happy with the decisions and does not regret anything. All right, that's all I have to share with you guys today. Don't forget to please like this video, subscribe, or follow our channel to stay up to date on all the latest from your favorite reality shows like Dancing with the Stars and all your favorite Bachelor Nation and Bravo celebs. I'm your host, Hiba Berry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.